And all that will wake her is the kiss of a handsome...
I'm awake already!
Guess it's you and me again, doorknob.
Hollywood elites usually stick together, protecting their own from criticism. But sometimes, a celebrity becomes so universally irritating that even other entertainers can't resist taking shots at them. That's exactly what's happening to Rachel Zegler right now. The self-proclaimed voice of a generation has become comedy's favorite punching bag. From late-night shows to animated series, Zegler's combination of entitled attitude and mediocre talent has made her the perfect target for satirists across the entertainment landscape.
I like big boobs.
Oh, hamburgers.
How does this even make any sense?
It makes perfect sense. I think the problem is you.
Animated shows have always been at the forefront of cultural commentary, and Rachel Zegler's recent controversies have made her impossible for them to ignore. While South Park hasn't yet dedicated an entire episode to Zegler specifically, their recent Hollywood Hypocrisy episode, Season 28, Episode 5, included a brief but devastating parody of a self-important young actress named Rachel Zegler, who lectures everyone about politics while being completely disconnected from reality.
The last time I had the dream, I was walking down the school hallway. And then I see Butters, and he's like, "Hey, Eric, you want to see what my mom packed me for lunch?"
The character appears in a scene where Hollywood elites gather to congratulate themselves for their bravery while living in complete luxury. This character clearly echoes Zegler's infamous comments about Snowwhite and her social media lectures about politics. The South Park version delivers lines like, "As someone who starred in one remake, I think I'm qualified to redesign every beloved story to fit my personal politics," perfectly capturing her pretentious attitude.
Stop ruining everything! But Kathleen Kennedy is all like, "Put another gay diverse woman in it, make it more land." And the Disney stock just keeps going down and down and down. And then Bob Iger is all like, "Eh."
All that walking made me sleepy. This bed's too hard.
Family Guy also took aim at Zegler in their recent episode, Woke Princess, Season 23, Episode 12, where they parodied Disney's Snow White remake. The character based on Zegler repeatedly interrupts the story to explain why classic fairy tales are problematic and how princesses don't need men, while the other characters roll their eyes in annoyance. The jokes hit particularly hard because they come from shows that have historically leaned left. When even liberal comedians are mocking you, you know you've become truly insufferable.
So Snow White slept and waited for her prince to come, but he never did.
You check under the bed and make sure there's no Disney executives under there.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, only this time, it wasn't just me. They were taking all my favorite people and replacing them with diverse women complaining about the patriarchy.
Because a woman shouldn't have to depend on a man. Snow White was brought back to life by a lady doctor.
Even America's longest-running animated show couldn't resist taking a shot at the Rachel Zegler phenomenon. The Simpsons, known for their cultural commentary, recently included a biting parody of Hollywood's woke princess culture. In their latest season, they introduced a character named Rachel Zealot, a young actress cast in a Springfield elementary school play who constantly interrupts rehearsals to explain why the script is problematic. In classic Simpsons fashion, they made their point through clever exaggeration. The Rachel-inspired character constantly talks over the beloved Springfield characters, claiming that every classic story needs to be completely reimagined for my generation's sensibilities.
Because a woman shouldn't have to depend on a man. Snow White was brought back to life by a lady doctor.
And she lived happily ever after?
Well, she couldn't indulge in strenuous activities like handball, but otherwise, she was fine.
That's nice.
The episode culminates with Springfield residents simply walking out of the performance, a not-so-subtle commentary on how audiences are responding to Hollywood's constant lecturing.
This bed's too hard. This bed's too soft. And this bed is just like the first one, also too hard.
The Simpsons writers managed to capture exactly why Zegler has become such a divisive figure. The combination of unearned authority and complete disconnect from the audience she's supposed to be entertaining.
Again, doorknob.
So Snow White slept and waited for her prince to come, but he never did.